Hello. In today's segment, we are going to talk about the Save the Children organization. This organization is committed to ensure that all children's rights are recognized by promoting changes involving children, their families, and their communities. In addition, the organization tries to save and improve the children's lives around the world, ensuring healthcare, food, shelter, education, and protection when they need it the most. The organization follows the Articles 25 and 26 of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. The Article 25 establishes the right to a standard of living adequate for the health and well-being of the person. 25.2 talks about the right of all children to enjoy social protection, while Article 26 establishes the right to education directed to the full development of the person.
Save the Children organization work with 6 purposes. The first one is the learning, where they ensure that all children have the right of education, taking care that they are able to read and write, and that they are in happy and safety places. They also work with the aftermath of a natural disaster or in places where they are in conflict. Second, the emergency, helping children when they need it the most, and also their families in natural disaster or in times in conflict, and they partner with local organizations giving their responses. Campaigns for every last children to give them learning, protection, and survival, and to reach their full potential.
Survival. The organization claims no child should die from preventable causes. This purpose ensures vulnerable families to have funds so their children stay healthy. They also work with local and national governments so they can reinforce policies and systems so that no child should die from preventable causes. Protection. The organization keeps children safe regardless of anything. The violence against children is no longer tolerated. That's why they work to ensure care, rehabilitation, and emotional support after a traumatic experience so they can be children again. Save the Children works to influence policies and actions made by governments, international institutions, and the private sector so they can make a positive change in children's lives.
100 years ago, a woman called Eglantine Jebb founded this organization with the response of the Second World War II. She also declared that every children should have rights, and she helped with the United Nations Convention of the Children of the Children Rights. There are 2 articles that prove this, that are the Article 2 Part 2 that says that the states party should have measures to protect the children of discrimination and punishment on the basis of beliefs, legal guardians express their opinions, and on the family members. There is also the Article 6, Part 1, that says that states parties should recognize that every children has the inherent right to life.
Now, where does the Save the Children organization works? As you can see on the map, the blue countries are the members of this organization. The orange countries are the international programs, and there are 4 advocacy offices, 1 in the United States, 2 on Europe, and 1 on Africa. One example of the organization's action is the Yemen crisis. The war in Yemen has become one of the most largest humanitarian crises, in which children are paying the highest cost. This is the case of 8-year-old Rosanne, who was fleeing violence with her family when she was hit by a sharp nail in her eye. Her eye becomes seriously damaged, risking her sight, and she was untreated for 5 days because her family couldn't afford the transportation to a hospital.
When Save the Children discovered the situation, they helped them with 2 surgeries to help Razan's side and with psychological support. And she also said that she was happy and grateful to be alive. See you in the next segment.